we're going to look at some exercises with the bands. If you're using bands, there's loads of different variations of bands, okay? These particular ones are slightly short, okay? So for some of the exercises I'll use 2. If they're long enough you may get away with 1. Okay, so for certain exercises you'll be putting the foot in the middle and pulling it up. Okay, so if I was doing a row for example, I can do it like that with 1. Okay, or if I'm on it, I can use 2. Just wrap it up a little bit, same position, and do it. You can see there the tension is not as tight as I had with 1. So some exercises will be suited to a shorter one, and some will need a longer one. Okay, so if you're using 1, okay, or just doing one side at a time. So for example, if you're doing a bicep curl and you were just doing 1, you can still do it the same as you would if you were doing both together. What you have to be aware of if you're doing 1 is that we don't compensate by leaning over. Okay, so we have to balance if we do 2 at the same time. But if I do 1, when it gets a little bit harder, then maybe that tendency to compensate and lift with the back. Okay, so just watch for that one. Okay, these are exactly the same as dumbbells. Okay, you can swap them out for dumbbells, or if you want to use 2 bottles of water or 2 cans of beans or whatever, you can do that. Okay, what I would like you to do anytime you're using the bands, just make sure this is where we want to work against the band. So if you think of the weight, gravity wants to drop the weight down, so I want you to slow that down and fight against gravity. Same with the band. The band wants to snap back down, so we're going to fight it a little bit and control it. Okay, so it's fast on the way up, and it's a little bit slower on the way down because you're working the arm on the way down. Alright, in terms of the colours, you'll see I have a blue, red and a purple. So generally, the lighter the colour band, the easier it is. Okay, so you'll feel it even sometimes on the texture. The purple one is the hardest here, the red is the middle, and the blue is the lightest. You don't necessarily have to use the same colour for each exercise. Some exercises will be a little bit harder, so you may need to move up or down with colours. You may get a different colour as well. You could get a pack with a lighter green, middle green, darker green. Same principle applies. Or you could get another purple in another group. Okay, and it could be much easier. It could be the same as the light blue one here. So generally they come in either ones or groups of 3. Just because they're the same colour as in a different pack doesn't mean they're necessarily the same strength. Okay.